Mariner mania rekindled today as the team gets ready to rally and take on the Houston Astros in Game 2 of the ALDS today.
I mean, the team and the fans are ready to go. We got to bounce back from Tuesday's loss, and we are continuing our coverage this morning with Brian Flores live in Seattle, tracking where all of the best watch parties are going to be happening. So we're going to catch up with him in just about a half hour.
And we begin with Alyssa Charleston live in Houston at Minute Maid Park. And so the anticipation is building here. Alyssa, good morning.
Good morning from Houston. Good morning from Minute Maid Park. The anticipation is definitely there. The Mariners are trying to bounce back from a tough loss on Tuesday, but they're washing it out. And to help us do the same is longtime Mariners radio broadcaster Rick Rizzs joining me right now. Rick, why do you believe in this team? And I know you have a story from the past to tell Mariner fans why they should believe in this team today.
Well, I'll tell you what, they are so resilient. They proved it all season long. Early in the season, they were 10 games under 500 at 29-39, but they came back. They won 22 at 25. They won 14 in a row leading up to the All-Star break. 35 come from behind wins during the course of the year. 13 walk-off wins. 33 wins by 1 run. So this is what they do. They bounce back. They're gonna bounce back. Yes, it was a tough loss. You know, on Tuesday night, the walk-off home run by Yordan Alvarez, but the Mariners are very resilient, and I look for them to bounce back this afternoon.
And take us back to 1995, because there's a pretty incredible story of resiliency in that group, and we know what happened with that group.
Exactly. You talk about a tough loss. It was the first time the Mariners are in the playoffs, 1995. They lose the first game to the Yankees at Yankee Stadium. In Game 2, it goes 15 innings, and Jim Leyritz hits a walk-off home run to win it. And now the Mariners have to fly across country back to Seattle. Now they got to win 3 in a row. It's a best-of-5 series. So during the middle of the flight, we didn't leave Yankee Stadium until about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So halfway across America, I got up. I went to the front of the plane. I was all by myself, and I saw somebody get up, and it was Lou Piniella. And Lou looked at me, and he said, "We're going to win this thing." And I swear I thought I saw flames shooting out from his eyes, you know. "We're going to win this thing." I said, "Yeah, Lou, you know, we got Randy going tomorrow. Sneak in Game 4 and get him in Game 5. He said, "Rick, we're going to win this thing." So Randy wins Game 3. Edgar won Game 4 with 2 home runs. They were down early, 5-0. It's a 3-run home run. Tie game, hits the grand slam, wins that game 11-8. And then, of course, everybody remembers Game 5 when the game is tied, but then the Yankees get the lead in the top of the 11th inning. Joey Cora, bottom of the 11th inning, bunt base hit. Gets on by Baddeley Jr. 2 pitches later, base it up the middle. And then 2 pitches to Edgar Martinez. Line drive down the left field line. Dave DeHouse had the great call, and the Mariners won that ball game. So Lou Piniella was fired up. Scott Service is fired up. There's a lot of confidence on this ball club, so they're going to bounce back.
Yeah, Edgar hitting like 600 in that series in the postseason. That was absolutely incredible. You talked about Lou Piniella having flames shooting out of his eyes. What about Luis Castillo? I feel like we might see that from him on the mound today. He's pitched the best games in the best environments against the best teams. What do you expect to see him after an incredible game against Toronto in Game 1 last week in the wild card?
Yeah, he's not afraid of anybody. His stuff is great, plays against any team, but a lot of right-handed bats in this lineup. He's got that fastball that is 98 miles an hour that breaks about 1.5 feet into a right-handed hitter. So Jerry Dipoto made a great pickup, a great trade at the trade deadline for this reason. He won Game 1 of the postseason against the Blue Jays, a right-handed hitting lineup. You know, 4-0 win, 7 1/3 scoreless innings, no walks, and he struck out 5. He's built for games like this, so I look for Luis to have another great outing this afternoon here in Houston.
And you think the Mariners offense has to get after Framber Valdez on the mound for the Astros?
Yeah, they have to do the same thing as they did with Justin Verlander. Bunch up a lot of base hits. Framber Valdez, a lot of ground ball outs, 66% ground ball outs. Get that pitch up in the strike zone and put the ball in play. So they did that against Verlander. They've scored 21 runs in the first 3 games of the postseason. I mean, they were successful against guys like Manoah, Gausman in Toronto, and Verlander the other night. So I look for the Mariners to bounce back and have a great outing this afternoon.
And we can't wait to hear your voice on the radio call.
I'm excited.
So excited. Yeah, wash away Game 1, Mariners fans. It's over. 8 out of 9 Mariners batters got hits on Justin Verlander. Got to get after him early today. First pitch at 12:37 Pacific, and then we're coming back to Seattle on Saturday, hopefully with an even series. Rick Rizzs with me. We'll send it back to you guys.